Hi, my name is Ralph. I am a spine and I need food. And in order for me to eat, you need to subscribe now. So we got my boy Jonathan here. Tell us a little bit about what's going on.
My lower back gets really, stiff when I'm standing for a long period of time. Like I said, when it's even longer, I notice that stiffness turns to pain, and then my neck is it's terrible. I feel like I have no curvature in my neck whatsoever.
Okay. How old are you?
24.
24. 24 years old. He plays golf. He's a student as well. So, that's a lot of twisting on the low back and a lot of sitting at the same time too. So, recipe for disaster, but you're young, you're fine. I'll check you out, see what's going on. Just make sure nothing weird's going on. Do you get any numbness or tingling anywhere?
Yeah, when I stand for a long period of time, I get like a tingling sensation that goes down like the right side of my leg.
So that tingling, does it go past your knee?
No, just like to my thigh, and I feel it just shoot down. But that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna say when I'm standing for a long period of time.
Yeah, okay. So, that means you're just aggravating a nerve in there. Pretty common. I'll go ahead and check that. Sometimes it could be like tight muscles, or it could be like a little disc in your low back. His reflexes are a little exaggerated on his L4 dermatome right here. So, I'm going to make sure there's nothing weird going on, because that's a little more intense than I would like. Sometimes it could mean that there's a spinal cord injury or something else going on, but usually it just means that they have a little bit more intense reflexes. That's just their normal. I always like to start up here and just kind of do some muscle work. You can feel you're kind of tight up in here. Front of the neck, normal student areas. When we're sitting a lot and we have to look down and stuff, the front of our neck gets really tight. So I'm just gonna loosen that up. So again, we're just getting the scalenes here. A lot of times when they're tight, it kind of makes the backside have to work a little bit harder. It's all good though. He's young, he's a student. It's fine. He just wants to make sure this isn't like a long-term thing, which is great. Because I usually see the people in their 50s who have been doing this for 30 years and letting it build up. And they're like, hey, fix me. And I'm just like, well, I'll try. There we go. So right here, L4, this is like the last lumbar segment. All of these are nice and straight, nice and bouncy. This one just goes to the left. I don't know if you can tell from this. It's like this. When I push like that, it doesn't go that way. Boom, it's not going that way. It's stuck right there. That is where that nerve can come out and kind of cause some issues. Could also be muscular. Yeah, it's pretty tight. So we're gonna wanna get a really, really clean adjustment right in his low back. But in order to do that, I like to reset all the muscles around here first. So that's what we're gonna do first. Lift here, down. So anytime there's like a little twist in the upper low back, it can put a lot of tension on one side of the low back and then one side of the glute. So I like to take care of that twist first if I can. It's like right there. Good. So that'll kind of reset things down here. Now we take care of the muscles. Lift, down. Does that feel good, bad, or nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. So that's kind of like a test that I do to see, that would feel good if his body wanted it or needed it. So I'm gonna pick both of these sides and just kind of loosen some of the muscles up. So I do want to create a little space in here. If he's face down and I pull his leg like this, it's not actually adjusting the hip. It's adjusting the SI joint right here. I can do the same move with him flipped over, and the pop would occur in the hip actually. I'm gonna get some vibration in here. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple for your upper back and lower neck here. Right there. Good. Same spot. Good. It's like all in here. Just feels jammed. Go ahead and lay on your left side. So I'm gonna move you around. We're gonna try to get a good adjustment here. Just like how we were saying, L4 right here. It feels like it's just stuck. It's not going to the right. There's something going on in here. So we're really gonna try to get in here right on L4 and just slam right through it. Try to get some movement in there. So like, you know, if I just went in, I just kind of like twisted him, or I did something like this, it's gonna get all of those segments. I just wanna get one right now. So find an L4. And I wanna just move you around so I can kind of lock it out. Like right there. Perfect. So that was solid, straight through the joint. I slammed it through the table. I didn't do any of this like twisty bullshit. That doesn't do anything in the joint. That's all exterior. That's why, you know, you think you can adjust yourself at home by doing stuff like this, but if you don't slam it through, you're not really doing much. Let's do the other side. So this is just gonna be for the SI joint. Good. I'm gonna get in your hip flexors a little bit, okay? It's not gonna be the best feeling in the world. So I've talked about this before. There's a huge correlation between hip mobility and low back pain on that side. So you got tight hips, more than likely you're gonna end up having low back pain on that side, on that same side. Good. Hips not too tight actually, feels pretty good. Just a little bit in there, pretty normal. You can probably find that on anyone. Just gotta make sure. Give yourself a hug. I'm gonna pick you up, okay? Don't help me at all. Just kind of go ahead and relax as much as you can, and just I got you. Good. Perfect. You know, this is what I'm seeing a lot. Now. Students that crack their neck a lot. Look how much motion he has in his neck. You know, he doesn't really need the whole. He's doing that himself. We got 7 segments in our neck. And when you crack your neck, you're getting the same ones every time. Everything that's building up is right in here, right in this upper back spot. And I'm seeing a lot of people, they're starting to get that little hump going on here. All right, so that's what it's gonna feel like. Is that okay in your cheeks, ears, and eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that still good right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when it starts to feel good in your neck.
Feels good.
Okay, good. I'm just gonna hold it here for a little bit. Just kind of let it happen. Relax your shoulders for me. Beautiful.
I've never felt that in my life, man.
Dude, that shit was loud.
I'm in shock right now. I've never felt that in my life.
That's so awesome. Bend here, bend here. I want you to just take nice, big, deep breaths. Kind of just let it all in. You probably felt that in other places, but I think the explosion kind of happened in that upper back area.
Yeah.
That's where all the tension builds up. I see it all the time now.
Wow.
And, you know, like, you're a student, you're going to pursue your MBA. If all that is due to sitting and, you know, bad posture, it'll come back. But hopefully that lasts a pretty decent amount of time. Usually it does. How do you feel?
Oh man, like I just felt all that tension just melted away.
Yeah, it melted away. I like
insane,
that.
Dude. Like it's almost euphoric in a way, dude. Like it
Yeah.
sounds really weird, but it's like really euphoric.
All right, man. Well, that was awesome. I'm glad I can make you feel better.
Thank you for having me, man.
You're gonna shoot in the 80s. You're gonna shoot low 80s, dude.